Hello, coaches. How are you today? So, today I would like to quickly go through why coaches and course creators struggle to get paying clients. There are a couple of main elements. I have summarized them. So, no lead, no clients. So, that's obvious. If you don't have enough leads, you can't really convert them to your clients, right? Because you don't have enough leads coming in, and sometimes good conversion rate might not be 100%. And I don't think any coaches will have 100% conversion rate. It's rare, okay? So if you, that's a number games. If you don't have enough leads, and it's very difficult for you to convert them to paying clients, and then you don't know where to start. Like even if you have potential clients in front of you, you just don't know how to sell them your service or your product without being salesy, right? You don't know where to start. You don't know how to start the conversation, and you don't know how to follow up with your conversation. For example, even if you have a lead magnet, you get them you get them interested, but how do you continue with your conversation? And if the client say yes to you, do you have a good onboarding system so that it's actually reflecting your quality of service? Do you know how to accept payments? Do you have like a booking calendar? Do you have a place to actually host your program or your material for your potential clients to download? This is all process and systems, okay? And then not being consistent. This is really key because a lot of coaches they are not getting enough exposure, enough leads, enough clients. A lot to do with not being consistent because you have to be in front of your potential clients' faces all the time. I have to say all the time. Okay, I'm not asking you to post like 7 days a week on social media, but you have to have the strategy to know how to do it and to be able to consistent, okay? And then accountability issue, that's actually related to not consistent, okay? So usually the coaches without consistency, they will actually have that accountability issue. So it's actually good to hang out with other coaches as well, doing things together so you keep each other accountable. That's very important. And a lot of the coaches they give up too quickly because they're not stick with a niche long enough. So once they test out like maybe one strategy for a month or even 3 weeks, and they think, okay, it's not getting leads, it's not getting clients in. There must be something wrong with my niche or with my offer. And they quickly change it. And the thing is, because if you're not consistent, the content you put out is not consistent. People may not even know what you do. People may not even know what you're offering, right? When they actually saw your offer, maybe, just once, and then you change to another thing. And people are looking at your content, they will think, okay, that's funny. I don't know what actually this coach does. Is she into life coaching, or if this coach into business coaching or marketing coaching, why it seems like switching, different things all the time. So I really don't know what this coach does. So people will have that feeling. So make sure you stick to a niche long enough for you to know whether it's working or not. Sometimes it is because of your offer, but sometimes it's just because you're not being consistent. People not seeing you all the times. And again, a lot of like your client probably will say to you, I don't have money to invest. Okay. So now it really depends on whether they really have no money to invest or they are thinking who to invest the money with or how they're going to invest it. So sometimes when they say they don't have money to invest, it's that because they are not trusting you. They're not sure whether they can trust you, whether they can believe you. So you have to, you have to give them results. You have to let them know how you can help them. So you should have your framework, for example, your coaching framework. If you have a course, you should have a course framework so that when you actually speak to your potential clients, you actually know what you're talking about and you actually go through the step with them. I'm not asking you to actually have the like all the details for your like let's say week 1, week 2, week 3, we're going to do what we're going to do, but at least you have to have a framework so that when you're speaking to your potential clients, they know you know your stuff. You know what you're talking about. So it's a lot of to do with the confidence thing, okay? So again, all these like main elements, it's really down to consistency. This is the basic. If you're not being consistent, it's very difficult to do other things. Okay, so you have to be consistent, you have to be accountable for what you do. So here, if there's only one thing you take away from today's um, training, my talk, one thing, be consistent. Okay, you will have clients coming to you if you're being consistent. Trust me. If you have any questions or if you want to work with me or see how I can help you, reach out to me or leave a comment below. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.